Hello guys, and welcome to our analysis today. In our analysis today, we are going to do an in-depth analysis of the new signing at Chelsea, Robert Sanchez. Chelsea have paid a fee of £25 million to sign Brighton's goalkeeper Robert Sanchez. The Spanish goalkeeper is set to come and arrive at Stamford Bridge to pose competition for Kepa Arrizabalaga. Most fans in the Chelsea fanbase feel that Kepa is not good enough to be the Chelsea #1 goalkeeper. I have done a video on why Pochettino preferred Kepa. You can check the video in our timeline. So Robert Sanchez is coming in to pose competition from Kepa. In our video today, we are going to analyze how he will do this. But before we begin our analysis, I want to ask you to check that video involving Kepa Arrizabalaga. So Kepa has his flaws. One of his flaws is claiming crosses. Others have also attributed his low confidence in playing the ball from the back. Therefore, Robert Sanchez, whose form dipped last season, might try to reignite his form by trying to win the #1 position over Kepa. The stats here show how Kepa and Robert Sanchez performed last season. The key metric that Sanchez beat Kepa is the long passing. And as you can know, Pochettino wants a goalkeeper who can pick long balls for his pacey wingers and high fullbacks. Therefore, we are going to see how Robert Sanchez will fit at Chelsea and why he needs to improve all other departments so that he can be able to beat Kepa and claim the #1 position. Kepa has been at Chelsea for quite some time. Therefore, this is a competition we expect to begin soon. But before we continue, I'd like you to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. So we know Pochettino will prefer to set up Chelsea in a 4-2-3-1 formation. In this formation, the key is building from the back. Building from the back is key with a goalkeeper and 2 ball-playing centre-backs. Pochettino wants his fullbacks to start high and wide. Therefore, when the team is pressed with 3 players, since the goalkeeper is acting as an outfielder, this 4v3 will always outnumber these 3 pressing players, since a competent goalkeeper can pick the defensive midfielder in between the lines and evade the first line of pressure, enabling the team to progress. In the event whereby the holding midfielder is closed, the goalkeeper can pick up the second pivot with his accurate pass and therefore enable the team to progress. So when teams go in a high aggressive press and press both double pivots, the goalkeeper must be smart enough to play the ball to the fullbacks, and this is something that Sanchez has done perfectly in Brighton under Roberto Di Zerbi and Graham Potter. Therefore, Pochettino did not have a good playing goalkeeper in his previous clubs, but with Sanchez, he has one of the best ball-playing goalkeepers in the league. Therefore, even in the event where the 2 holding midfielders, his centre-backs are close and the full-backs are also tied up, he should be able to spot the dropping runs of the front 3 and the #10, especially Nkunku, to receive the ball directly from him in between the lines, the way he used to pass the ball in Brighton. This picking up of players in between the lines will always give Chelsea a man advantage during build-up. His excellent long passing is also key in launching quick attacks when the opponents push up their defensive line high to pick out Chelsea, with the runs of Mudryk, Jackson, and Raheem Sterling, who we know are quite fast. Here is an example of how Sanchez builds his play from the back. You can clearly see how his long passes are accurate, picking wingers, and also showing great composure under pressure. Composure is key, especially playing with a possession-based team. It is also key that a goalkeeper should be able to pick accurate long balls and thread in passes in between the lines to ensure the team progresses quickly. Also, a goalkeeper must be able and comfortable to sweep the ball and play as an outfielder, as we see Sanchez like to do. Kepa in recent games has been seen going long and losing the possession when under pressure, yet Pochettino wants his team to compete for the Premier League. Competing from the Premier League involves having 11 outfielders, and this 11 outfielder is created by a ball-playing centre-back. As you can see here, he has split the entire midfield and defense line and picked a player in between the lines. Teams such as Manchester City have excellent goalkeepers such as Ederson and Raya, who's coming to Arsenal, who is also an excellent ball distributor. These are key in enabling Chelsea to progress the ball high up the pitch in a fast mode, and as well as once they beat this pressure from their opponents, they are able to move quick, fast, and attack the spaces left behind by their opponents pushing forward. Therefore, in my opinion, Sanchez is coming to take Kepa's place. I don't see how Kepa will maintain his position with Sanchez's excellent composure and ball-playing abilities. Therefore, I see Kepa not being able to withstand the pressure from Sanchez, and therefore Sanchez is more likely to be Chelsea's number one next season. As all of you, I asked in the poll, and everybody were saying that they wanted a ball-playing goalkeeper. He is coming in the name of Robert Sanchez. So what will Sanchez offer Chelsea out of possession? We know Mauricio Pochettino likes his teams to press high up the pitch in a 4-2-3-1 formation. Therefore, when the teams start to play the ball from the back and they have excellent centre-backs and goalkeepers to play long balls behind the opposition line, this is where Sanchez comes to life. Since when the ball is played behind the Chelsea's backline, Sanchez is key in coming out of his goal line and sweeping the ball out of play. This is something that Sanchez has done remarkably at Brighton. He can also use this sweeping technique to launch counter-attacks and win a lot of games for Chelsea by making key assists like we've seen from Alisson and Ederson. Without possession when Chelsea are in a mid to deep block, also Sanchez excels in this position better than Kepa. So how does he do this? He does this because, you see, Sanchez is 6'4" in height. He is quite and way taller than Kepa. Therefore, when an opponent tries to make crosses in the 18-yard space, the Chelsea centre-backs are comfortable since they have a goalkeeper who is good to come out of his line and claim the ball. Also, another key strength he has is that once he claims the ball, he's not afraid to quickly launch counter-attacks. And this is something that Chelsea have really lacked in the seasons prior. A goalkeeper who's willing to win the ball through corners and immediately launch counter-attacks, as you can see from this clip over here. With the pace of Jackson Mudryk, this is quite key. A goalkeeper is not a goalkeeper if he's not good at saving the ball. Sanchez is one of the best in terms of saving long-range shots. We know these are shots that Kepa is not quite often good at saving. Therefore, Sanchez in his form, he saves a lot of balls. However, his demerit is that he's not quite the best in saving penalties, but this is something that Chelsea would like to work on. But penalties are 50-50, therefore you cannot expect a goalkeeper to be excellent in saving them. But Sanchez's height and physique gives him and makes him a huge presence in front of goal. Therefore, this narrows the opponent's shooting angles and therefore making Sanchez quite dominant, quite large, and therefore covering a large surface area in goal. This is something that Kepa does not have, since Kepa is regarded as one of the small goalkeepers that you have in the league. Having a dominant, tall, robust goalkeeper like Sanchez in goal is going to give Chelsea centre-backs confidence, and I know personally that he's a goalkeeper who in form is one of the best. Therefore, Chelsea will be lucky in getting Sanchez to be back in his strong ways, where he was able to to save a lot of goals, and saving these goals will give Chelsea a lot of chances to win games. These are just some of the things that we expect from Robert Sanchez. Another thing also we expect from him is his ability to save free kicks. He's quite good in saving free kicks, and the most and the biggest key strength that he has is his ball playing ability. Chelsea must ensure they concede fewer chances to goal and use this asset in the goalkeeping department as a way of beginning and launching. A lot of Chelsea fans have issues with the fee that is being paid for Robert Sanchez. Robert Sanchez is coming in as a strong competition for Kepa, therefore this is going to dramatically improve Chelsea's goalkeeping situations. A lot of fans had issues and complaints that Chelsea's goalkeeping department is going to be a problem next season. But the introduction of Sanchez will ensure that Kepa pushes himself to be the best goalkeeper as well as Sanchez. This competition is going to give Chelsea quality in goalkeeping, with each goalkeeper trying to outmatch the other in key departments of play. Also, notwithstanding this competition, Pochettino wants a team that is highly competitive, which is lean, fit, and therefore he wants to commit to try and win the Premier League. Trying to win the Premier League is not quite easy when you're facing teams with excellent goalkeepers. Therefore, having two good goalkeepers goes to give Chelsea a great advantage, also in cup competitions such as the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. My belief is that Chelsea should try to win a cup next season to boost their chance to be a winning machine in the future. If you stayed with us till the end of this video, I'd like to thank you and ask you to leave your comments on this discussion, like, share and subscribe to this channel.